Hey everyone, it's been a while. I'm finally back, or well, I was never really gone to begin with. It's been a busy past 3 months for me, so I apologize for the lack of videos and content. You probably think you're going to see a lot of progress in this video. Unfortunately, that's not the case, since I've had a lot of things in the way, but there's still stuff to show, so let's get right into that. But first, our sponsor for this video. This video is sponsored by Core. I've had my eye on Core for some time now, so it's great to be able to talk about their project. For those who don't know, Core is an online platform that's similar to a sandbox, allowing people to create games and game modes that others can play for free on PC. Powered by the Unreal Engine, the same engine that Ronin 2072 uses, Core gives you a ton of freedom to create your own games and easily share it with your friends in the community. Brand new games are being published every day. If you're new to game development, this is a great way to dip your feet in. There's thousands of free, high-quality art, music, and sound assets that are already ready to use, even built-in multiplayer so you can quickly get in and start creating. Core is 100% free and out now. You can check Core out by clicking the link in the description. Also check out their latest contest for the spooky season, the Spooky Jam. There's a prize pool of $5,000. Thanks to Core for sponsoring this video. So yeah, I'm finally in Toronto, Canada. Man, what a ride it's been, but here we are. Happy to be here, and hopefully in the near future I'll have a better camera so I can take some quick videos and pictures of places exploring the city. Wouldn't that be cool? In the last devlog, we talked about environment art. This time around, we're talking about the HUD, removal of some mechanics, and some new fancy stuff like a Patreon. More info about that later. I felt like the HUD was lacking some pizzazz, so I went ahead and added some. There's a new fancy chromatic aberration effect that makes it a bit more sci-fi or 3D. However, it does need to be toned down a bit. It looks like it's blurred, which is really messing with my eyes. I also changed how the entire HUD was structured, moved some stuff around like the stems, adjusted it to the HUD updates based on what control scheme you're using, like mouse and keyboard versus controller, and made a new health bar that only shows up when you're hurt. I think it looks a lot better, like 10 times better than what it looked like before. So yeah, let me know what you think down in the comments. I nuked a bunch of shit. These silly binoculars are gone, this entire utility wheel is gone, some bugs, the drop kick. Wait, maybe not that just yet. I still want to experiment with that. Something important to remember with game development is that it's an iterative process. You'll make some cool stuff, then you'll realize it doesn't work well and end up nuking it a few weeks later, and that's all part of the process. Sometimes you just have to realize some features don't work and don't contribute to the overall game's experience, so just get it out. There's no point focusing on stuff that doesn't make your game fun. In one of the past devlogs, I talked about the climbing and monkey bar system. This time around, I went ahead and added some details and animations to climbing. Of course, animations are from our infamous animator, Kyle Style. The climbing bar isn't completely finished yet and still needs a lot of work, but it's definitely getting there. Should add a little bit more to the platforming of the world. Next thing I'd like to work on is the monkey bar at some point. Our game's world continues to grow even more. Our level designer and new environment artist are doing fantastic work leading the development of the world. I'm excited to show more of it as time goes on. At some point I want to touch upon the lighting and post-processing and make this world really come alive. Yes, I started a Patreon. No, I won't be doing half-nude cosplays. I know, disappointing. But hey, if you want to help me make this a full-time thing or even get access to test builds of my personal projects, then supporting through the Patreon is the best thing you can do to help. Yes, you'll get test builds of Ronin, as long as it's in early development stages and not released yet, and another project that I've started that I'll show you right now. All in red. It's like Ronin, but first person. Okay, not really, but it's kind of close. Before we start talking about this new side project though, I'd like to mention why I'm talking about this new project on a Ronin devlog. From here on out, I'd like to talk more about what it's like to be a game developer in general, talk about the multitude of projects and freelance work I take on, as long as it's not NDA of course. Rather than just focusing on singular projects, I can talk about a whole bunch of stuff that I do every day. That way I have more freedom and I'm able to make more content. Potentially you can learn new things along the way. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Right now I'm just gradually shifting the content, but soon enough you'll see different types of titles and stuff on the channel. Back to All in Red though, I started this project on the weekends about 2 months ago. The goal of this project is to release it as soon as possible, kind of a short-term project of sorts. It's inspired by Mirror's Edge and Mario's level structure, where you go from 1-1 to 1-2, etc. So there'd be a series of levels with a theme. Now, before anyone says it as a meme, I'm going to say it first. This is a clone of Jenny's game, Carlson. Sure, let's say that. Anyway, now that's out of the way, I'm going to probably talk about this project more in a separate video, showing off some stuff I am developing and more. Should be a fun project that I'm hoping to release as soon as I can. Let me know if you're interested in this project. As you can tell, I sure am, because it has some juicy wall running. That's it for this devlog. I wish I could make it longer, but I've been busy with a bunch of work, including trying to get a solid flow of income going. Hopefully soon I'll have less on my plate and I'm able to get more content for you all going. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to comment and like. It helps me out a ton with the whole algorithm mumbo jumbo, and I'll see all of you in the next one. Also, don't forget to check out my Twitch and the new Patreon for early access. Bye.